Welcome back to the PWC channel, guys. Today I'm gonna be bringing you another match. A match between two coaches I'm very excited to show you. Two of my favorite coaches. One is Coach Firemaster MT and the other one is No Idea, aka Prof. Well, and these guys are just saying hello YouTube in the chat, not knowing that you definitely don't see the chat in the video, but yeah. There you go, you can still try, guys, no problem. Alright, Firemaster leading off with the guard jump, while No Idea is leading off with the floor guess. Alright, I didn't really see the matchup, but looking at it, Firemaster's got Lucario, the big jumper, the little mushroom, Among Us, Primarina, Electivire, which he almost always brings, and he has had quite some success with it already. And the last one is the, what's it called? It's Scalabra in Germany. Chandelure, yes. And No Idea has his signature Arcanine, Mega Medicham, Florges, Tornadus, Raikou, and Fortress. Alright, now these first couple of turns, nothing really happened. Both were shooting attacks, but the switch-ins were too solid and there wasn't any damage done. And now No Idea gets to set up some hazards against the Amoonguss. He probably has Overcoat on Fortress, which is why he feels comfortable switching it into the Amoonguss, which I can definitely understand, and that's definitely very good for him because he's always gonna get a free switch into this Fortress on the Amoonguss, because Amoonguss really can't touch Fortress no matter what it does. But yeah, these two are pretty much keeping it very even these first couple of turns. Now both of them have pretty much gotten up rocks for free. But at this point, No Idea still has the momentum because he's into the Fortress. And yeah, but still we already saw that Firemaster has a completely comfortable switch in with the Amoonguss. But that would also mean that if he goes into Amoonguss, that No Idea can switch back into... Oh, he goes into Chandelure. Now that's damage that he didn't need to take, and he's not gonna get that back so easily. And I'm not sure what he's gonna do, because Fortress is probably pretty comfortable in dealing with, or at least in taking hits from this Chandelure. But seeing as he is not leftovers and he did take Staffrock's damage, means that he's probably more likely than not gonna be choiced, and that means that a trick is also a possibility here if he thinks he can't. Alright, now. Yeah, so this damage makes me think that he's Specs, but this still wasn't a play because wow, Specs would have been such a nice win con for him. As you can see, No Idea really doesn't have a switch in on his team apart from this Florges, and Firemaster now switched the Chandelure into the only switch in that No Idea has on his team. He could have gotten hits off with this thing on Fortress, on Arcanine pretty comfortably, but he instead now he really, yeah, he wasted it because he doesn't have Defog on his team, meaning that he now has can't switch it out because it can't come back in. And yeah, he pretty much sacked his biggest threat, or I don't know if it's his biggest threat, because Primarina is also pretty good, but yeah, it's definitely, this was definitely very much unnecessary. Oh yeah, this would have been so good against No Idea's team. Well, yeah, this should be a lesson for Firemaster for next time. That if you have a mon that is this good, you really never want to switch it into attacks. You always want to switch it in if you get it completely safe. And yeah, as you can see now, this was so suboptimal in this way because yeah, as I said, it's really he switched it in on the thing in and into Staff Rocks and the attack of the only thing that really can take hits from the Chandelure. So yeah, this was not optimal. And now No Idea can pretty much, if he doesn't get crit or dropped, which he's playing that game right now, or he has been playing that game, let's say it like that. Now he can knock out the Chandelure with this next Moonblast probably. Yes, he can. and he will get the wish afterwards if he doesn't get crit. But the game that he played here with the Florges was dangerous because there was every Shadow Ball there was the potential for a crit and for a drop, and both of them would mean a dead Florges next turn. So yeah, but uh, this obviously was a very good outcome for him because now he still has the Florges as a switch in for Primarina because he doesn't have another one. Oh, this was so close. And there's the drop. There's the drop. Had that happened a turn earlier, then this would have been uh, a sack. Has no idea. Would have had to sack him on here. All right. Now he brings in the Lucario, which no idea really has two comfortable switch-ins into. Maybe even three with Arcanine, Fortress, and Raikou is also a steel resist at the very least because you would expect a steel move here. And yeah, now now at this point, Firemaster is a little bit on the back foot. I would say so. I wouldn't be too surprised if we see something like a setup move here on the anticipated switch out. Yeah, nasty plot. Yeah, that was what I was kind of expecting. Setup. This is good because this means that he is gonna get at least one kill here. Because yeah, the fortress is overcoat and not sturdy. So that's the first one. And now I'm not sure. Yeah, I mean, no idea can go into Medicham now and knock it out if he is jolly, which he probably should be. And yeah, Firemaster really doesn't have a switch in for the Medicham, but yes, switch ins for Medicham are so rare. Almost no one has one. Yeah, I think at this point, no idea doesn't have to be afraid to spam high jump kick now because Firemaster sacked his Chandelure, his only thing that would uh, keep no idea from spamming it. Yeah. Now this was a very good play by Firemaster, very good anticipating the switch out and setting up on the switch. This was definitely what he needed to get back into this game, but I still think that now the Medicham is really bad news for him. Because the only thing that outspeeds it is Garchomp. Yeah. I wonder why no idea fought for this long. He really had a big thing over this turn. Means that he might be an adamant one. Or was he just, I don't know, was he calking? Maybe he was calking. I don't think he would run adamant here. That would be so risky. Oh, and he switches out now. Why the hell does Firemaster name this? After this stupid name by Karakasa. God damn it. Jesus. It's following me. It's never going away. Just like the Eichelpilz actually probably would never go away. Alright, now he's luring out. Oof. Okay, now, yeah, this is... Yeah, that's probably, honestly, pretty much GG. Because it outspeeds the entire team now, barring a possibly choice Scarfed Electivire or even Primarina. But Primarina is really the only thing that can take a hit now, and it doesn't have recovery, so yeah, this is GG in my opinion, because, I mean, he can still miss high jump kicks and stuff, but assuming that no idea has some move to hit the Primarina somewhat decently with, like Zen Headbutt or even Thunder Punch, I think that Firemaster is now gonna get overwhelmed by this Medicham. Yeah, if he was gonna do it like this, I think the switch into into Garchomp would have been a play first, because that way he would at least have gotten 2 Rough Skin Rocky Helmet hits off, but now at least he still has got his Amoonguss to deal with Raikou and Florges. But yeah, Primarina is good against No Idea's team, but as I said, he now has this insane... Oh, okay. No, he sacks the Florges. Don't know if that was the play, but yeah. Does that mean anything, really? I mean, Florges is something that, yeah, this Protect is not gonna do anything. Oh no, please don't click Aqua Jet now. Why? Please click Moonblast. Oh no. Don't rob yourself of your own kill now. Because it doesn't matter if you outspeed it. It really doesn't matter. Because it can only heal up with Wish, probably. Probably. Unless he's running Wish and the Grass type healing move on the same set, which he... Oh no. Okay. Ooh, the Scald killed. Alright, I was scared there for a minute. I thought Scald might be close. Yeah, and it probably was, honestly, because the Moonblast did 35 and Scald is considerably weaker. And it did 27, which was might have been a roll, but it's 4-4 now, which is good. But yeah, it means that No Idea can now go into the Raikou. And yeah, this is not a simple turn for him, because obviously Electivire has this ability where its speed gets raised when it gets hit by an electric type moves, and it will absorb the hit, meaning that it would also outspeed the Medicham, which No Idea really doesn't want. So that's very good news for him. Also, the fact that he appears to have Ice Punch and not Zen Headbutt means that Amoonguss might be able to take one hit and do a little bit of damage to it. Yeah, but it's not... I still think that the presence of this Medi here is gonna be enough, because, yeah, Firemaster is gonna have to switch out here, and probably into Amoonguss, I would assume. Or if he wants to be really ballsy, he can go into Electivire, but... Yeah, Electivire is also really good against this Tornadus now. Oh, this is gonna go wrong, I think. Oh yeah, now No Idea gets lucky here with this drop, because without the drop this wouldn't have killed this next one, and now it probably will. Firemaster, yeah, this was honestly, this was so risky, and yeah, I mean, yeah, I think he should have gone into Amoonguss, as I said. I think before he made this move, personally, because he really can't afford. Oh well. Let's see what kind of set this is. Maybe it's Scarfed, and he can Volt Switch out before the Raikou can... It is... Oh, it is indeed Scarfed. Oh, and that crit now was so lucky by No Idea. Or the drop, I mean. Because now Electivire can't come back in, and now he can switch into the Tornadus. And there's nothing, absolutely nothing that Firemaster can do about it. Because had that drop not happened, he would have been above 12% and would have still been able to switch his Electivire in at least once more. And that meant that he could outspeed the Medi and do damage to it and possibly knock it out. Yeah, now this... Oh, what? Oh, very nice. Now this, I was surprised by it. But I think he was anticipating the switch into Tornadus, and he knew that he couldn't afford to give up this momentum now at this point of the match. And that was very, very, very good by him. Because, yes, because No Idea also can't switch the Raikou back into Stealth Rocks. And if he clicks Defog now, obviously then the Electivire is also back in the game. Ooh, now Firemaster is playing fantastic here. I mean, clicking Scald here was probably not ideal because maybe a Moonblast could have at least come close to knocking him out. Sorry about the miss, saying Firemaster now. He really shouldn't because he just got a really unlucky drop against him, which actually really mattered. But alright. Now, yeah, but this also means probably that now everything should be in range of Medicham. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, he should sack something here. Not the... Yeah, he should sack Electivire here and then go into Amoonguss. But I don't think it's gonna matter. He definitely shouldn't take a... He definitely shouldn't take a fake out here. Oh wow, that was so big. Oh Jesus, I think... Oh yeah, I think... No idea, just lost the match on this miss. Oh, that was so unlucky. Oh my god. I feel bad now. Oh, I feel bad now. I really think everything was in range of Medicham probably, and Medicham could have won this, or would have won this. But yeah, wow. Now that's a big surprise, honestly, because Firemaster before this match, he was somewhere in the lower areas of the standings, and No Idea was at the absolute top. I think he was I think he was second place, or at least tied second place, something like that. He was definitely on my heels, and oh, this was so unlucky. Oof, I really feel bad. Now he did get this kind of lucky drop before, but obviously that comes nowhere near the hacks that he suffered in the end. Wow. I mean, the hurricane miss on tornadoes was unfortunate, but that's kind of to be expected. To missing one of two hurricanes, I think that's actually 50-50 odds. If you do two hurricanes, hitting both or missing one of them is pretty much 50-50, I believe. So that's not that bad, but this miss was really big. Damn it. Hmm. Yeah. No Idea played well. Firemaster, I have to say, played really impressive towards the end. I think the way he kind of blew away his Chandelure early game was definitely suboptimal, so he could have done that better. But towards the end, he really played well. I mean, he that double in the end on the anticipated switch into Tornadus was big. Was big. He had to do that, I think. Yeah. So yeah, definitely GG to both guys. Congrats to Firemaster for a really good win, even though at the end it came with the help of some hacks. I think No Idea probably was on his way to winning this with Medicham, because honestly, Electivire dies upon uh, the next switch in, so it's pretty much it's dead. Lucario is slower, gets knocked out if he hits, and Amoonguss probably lives one. I would suspect, because obviously he gets like 33% minus Staff Rocks, that means 20%, he would be at around 75%. He would probably, I believe, live an Ice Punch. Not a Zen Headbutt, but an Ice Punch maybe. Meaning that he could have maybe, if he has it, put the Medicham to sleep with Spore. And that, in turn, would mean that the Primarinas probably would have still won this. But obviously that's only if Firemaster switched out on the Medicham, clicking high jump kick, which is actually what I thought he should have done. Yeah, so this was just very unlucky by No Idea. Alright, guys, interesting match, and I will see you in the next video.